Avenged Sevenfold. Avenged Sevenfold is considered one of the most influential modern metal bands of all time. Formed in Huntington Beach, California, 1999, their sound is always evolving and changing, sort of like a chameleon, because none of their albums sound the same. Their name, Avenged Sevenfold, comes from the Bible, more specifically from the book of Genesis, in the story of Cain and Abel, where God promises anyone who will hurt Cain that they will be avenged sevenfold. Cain will be avenged sevenfold. I think that's how the passage was, but I'm not 100% sure. But that's where frontman M Shadows found the name for the band and chose it because he thinks it's a powerful concept about vengeance and consequences. Their 2003 album Waking the Fallen is a cornerstone to 2000s metalcore, and since has become one of the most important albums in the genre. Metalcore is a fusion between extreme metal and hardcore punk, characterized by harsh vocals combined with fast drumming and heavy guitar riffs and specific sections called breakdowns, where everything slows down. Although people thought that Avenged Sevenfold was an emo band because of their appearance, but it wasn't really like that. They weren't an emo band, it's just their appearance. They kind of just they grew as a band in the same time as the emo scene, and that's how people thought they were emo, but they weren't actually like that, because they were close similar to My Chemical Romance, and actually Avenged Sevenfold and My Chemical Romance toured together, and they had a really great time, and they really respect each other as a band. Well, moving on from the metalcore scene, Avenged Sevenfold changed their sound completely and went for a more symphonic mellow type of genre. I don't know. In their 2007 self-titled album, where the Rev's songwriting and musicianship is portrayed, because 6 out of the 10 songs are written by the drummer himself. This album contains my favorite song called Afterlife. It's about a man who dies young and finds himself in a surreal afterlife, and he wants to get out of there and make amends with himself and his unfinished business. Their mascot, the Death Bat, was actually drawn by one of their classmates in high school for their 2003 album of Waking the Fallen, and since has become their mascot. Yeah.